Let's talk about SmackDown. So I actually forgot that this was in Barcelona today. So I pretty much watched it at regular time like a chump. I honestly forgot about it. And yeah, so it happened much earlier today. But, anyways, I watched it all now. And it was not too bad of a show. Evening started with a promo between Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. Of course, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss came out because that's what we've been doing. The promo itself was just your usual stuff, but it's what happened after. Basically, Alexa challenged Jade to a match. That match itself wasn't anything too spectacular or too crazy. However, towards the end of the match, BFAB and Michin were able to pull Charlotte and Rhea Ripley away from the match. So Jade picked up the win. And after the match, basically just took out Alexa Bliss. Poor Bliss is out and once again ended up needing some medical attention. We then saw The Miz take on Axiom in his hometown. And this was actually pretty cool. Before that, there was a bit of a segment backstage. The Miz isn't happy about the way he was treated. If you all want to know, yes, The Miz is in fact still cursed. During the match, the lights kept turning off. And at one point, The Miz climbed up the top turnbuckles. The lights went off. When they got back on, Axiom was back up on his feet, caught him with a Spanish fly for the 1, 2, 3. And yeah, one in his hometown, and The Miz is still very much cursed. R-Truth was injured, so he said that he could not help Damian Priest against the MFTs tonight, so they set him up with Royce Keys. And the match itself was actually one of my favorite ones tonight. It was actually a great match. Towards the end of the match, though, Solo was trying to get involved. R-Truth came out to basically, even the odds. But then Royce Keys tried to go help R-Truth, and that's kind of what happened. Damian Priest was then distracted. By the time he turned around, got caught with the chokeslam, and him and Royce Keys lost to the MFTs. Sami Zayn is still going crazy. He basically told Cody Rhodes that he's still the good guy. He didn't help him last week because Cody Rhodes is the bad guy, and Cody Rhodes needed to be taught a lesson. Later on in the evening, we saw Sami talking with Johnny Gargano. Matt Cardona showed up and basically said, like, I think you might want to think about your actions. This turned into a match. Unfortunately, Matt Cardona did lose once again, but he did win lately. He won on main event, if you guys didn't know that. So he's not on a complete losing streak, but it's not looking good for Matt Cardona these days, which I really love him, and I'm okay with this. Listen, he's getting paid. His wife's with him. What else could you want? Trick Williams then came out. The promo itself was basically him just saying he wanted to enter King of the Ring. And then they segmented into the next match because Carmelo came out and said, yo, I still want your United States Championship. Ricky Saints came out and said the same thing. And then that turned into a match. During the match between Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes, once again, this one was one of my favorites. It's always great to see Carmelo Hayes wrestle. I honestly, if you didn't know that by now, I'm a huge fan of his. Anyways, the match didn't actually end a double countout, but after the match, Ricky Saints tried to attack Carmelo, but he got caught. The main event actually saw one of my favorite, my girl, Chelsea Green, take on Nia Jax. What I did like about this match is that it wasn't a squash match. There was quite a few times that we thought, okay, yeah, maybe Chelsea Green will win. And she actually did win, but she won by the help of Tiffany Stratton, who hit her with her title. Nia Jax fell down, and then with that, 1, 2, 3, Chelsea Green won. Fatal Attraction then ran backstage, going after the tag champs. But I think the biggest takeaway here is that JC Jane has officially entered the Queen of the Ring tournament. The last segment of the night saw Gunther and Cody Rhodes exchange words. I really like all the things that they both said. It was honestly a great promo. Basically, Gunther calling out Cody Rhodes, saying that basically he gets whatever he wants. He's still the golden boy. If he calls the WWE, they will give him what he wants, etc. Back and forth. But then Cody then responded to Gunther, basically saying that the title is like a drug. He's addicted to it, and Gunther is as well because he, basically told Gunther, like, you made the body transformation to be where you were, and etc., which I've said in the past. So, like, he's definitely done things to get to where he's at. And yeah, so it's a great promo. I don't know what's going to happen. Tomorrow morning, I will post my predictions of who I think is going to win this weekend at Clash in Italy. My 2K26 predictions are already out. And yeah, don't forget to follow along for some more wrestling content.